Welcome to Everything Carleton County with me, your host, Tanika. And today, if you are know someone who's looking for their ideal dream home, well, keep watching. We have the wonderful Amy Vernall here today, and she is the Carleton County Specialist on the House of Home team of Keller Williams Capital Realty. She's born and raised in England, but moved to small town Woodstock, New Brunswick with her family. She graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree from St. Thomas University, and later she married her husband, Aaron, and they have a toddler and twins. In 2018, she obtained her real estate license and has never looked back. And when asked, what is your favorite thing about real estate? Amy says,
first-time home buyers.
There you go. So if you are going to be a first-time home buyer, lean into this show. All right. So without further ado, thank you, Amy.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. So what is the market looking like right now?
So in the Carleton County area right now, we're actually looking at a much more stable market than we've had probably since before COVID. So no, we're not meeting our sellers at the end of, the first 48 hours with 10 or 12 offers,
Right.
But things are definitely still moving, and,
Right.
We're not seeing the major crash that everybody thought we were going to see.
Right. Well, that's good. Good news. So what are some common misconceptions that first home buyers experience or have?
So probably one of the top is that the first house they buy has to be their forever home.
Okay.
So, there's so many seasons of your life.
Right.
That first house may not fit all of those seasons. And it is okay to find a house that is comfortable to start.
Right.
You're getting in there, you just got married, or, you're
Right.
expecting your first baby. The smaller bungalow may be a better fit than the bigger, family home at that time. And that's okay. And the other misconception that we run into a lot is that they just have to call the person on the sign.
Oh.
It's okay when you're buying a house to shop around, call a couple different realtors, meet somebody that you click with so that you're going to get best representation.
That sounds good. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Great. Can you share a memorable success story from someone that you helped to find their home? Actually, you know what, Amy, I'm going to stop her right there. There's a successful story right now.
Yes.
Happening right now in this room, actually.
That's right. That is right.
My husband was looking for a place to start his music school, and Amy led us to it. We're right here, right now, and this is why we're doing the interview here today, actually, because so we just want to say thank you. I'll just put that in right now.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
All right, so go ahead with your success story.
So my, I don't know if I could narrow it down, but if we're talking specifically first-time home buyers, I really think going into the one. Yeah. Sometimes I know before they know. When we walk through the door, it just feels different. You've been showing them houses for months, maybe even a year or more. Yeah. And, you walk in and it feels totally different. And then we write the offer and we start meeting conditions, and getting to call them on closing day and telling them that the house is officially theirs. That is an experience and a feeling that you just can't describe, right?
For sure.
And it's every time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. So as we're talking about the first time home buyers, just what are some ducks that they need to have in a row kind of thing?
Set your budget. Sometimes the bank says, yeah, you can get 300,000, but you only want to spend 200. That's great to know. Okay. But if you're looking at houses that are 300, 350, and your budget is 200, well, that's a different ballpark. So it's definitely good to go and, meet with a mortgage advisor and talk about the opportunity of buying. Where do I fall? What price range should I be in? And consider calling lawyers. You're going to have lawyer fees. You're going to have insurance that comes up. You're going to want to know who to call for home inspection. Those are all people that, you kind of need to start researching. I can definitely help with that. And I always do with my clients. I can, tell them this is the list of the locals, start giving them a call. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to pick your own and who you trust.
Right. When choosing that home and narrowing it down, what should be considered?
So for our area, Carleton County is quite big. You're looking Nakawik to almost Perth Andover. School zones. What school zone do you want to fall in, right? Do you want to be in Woodstock? Do you maybe want to be in Heartland? Do you maybe want to be in Nakawik and just be that, not even half-hour drive to Fredericton?
Right.
Those are things to consider. And there's also that the age of the homes. We have century-old homes in our area.
For sure.
So you have to kind of go into that 100-year-old home with different goggles on than what you're going to go into a 15-year-old home, right? Yep. So when we're looking in our area, those are definitely some key things.
Right. Now, like myself, I was in Ontario looking for homes here. Not so much Woodstock, but just in New Brunswick. And I was looking for something more modern.
Yep.
Would you say there's more modern homes now?
There are definitely lots, and there's lots still being built.
Okay.
You know, our area is growing pretty rapidly, and there's some beautiful homes being built in the area. So we're not all old homes, but there's definitely some.
Yes. Looking for a home sometimes can feel very, I know from my experience, very overwhelming.
Yeah.
So what are some, advice that you would give to those who are looking so they don't get overwhelmed in the process?
Yeah. So my first piece of advice would be don't rush. Sometimes we feel like we're in the seat of a race car trying to buy a house. I gotta buy. And yes, that can be the case because your pre-approval is only good for so long, or they can only guarantee that mortgage rate for so long. But you don't always buy the first house that you see. Right.
That's
and it's
true.
okay to go in and see a couple and you're like, this really was a major thing on my list, but I actually don't think I need it anymore.
Yeah.
It's more of a want than a need.
Yeah.
And your view on what you're going to buy may change, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
Right. So
great.
Just slow down a little.
Yep. You know what helped me and my husband actually? We're like vision board people.
Yeah.
Manifest your dreams. Anyway, we're not all into the manifestation stuff, certain stuff, but we do believe in, just visualize what you want to see. And so we did a vision board. We picked this and this. And could you believe I said I wanted something yellow in my house? Yeah, the door, our house door is yellow. It was just like, oh my gosh. Anyhow.
Felt like home.
Yeah. Okay, so you've looked at a lot of homes, Amy.
Yes.
What is the most unusual and surprising thing you've ever seen in a home? I
would have to say the dance floor.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not joking a little bit. There was a house in the area and he really loved dancing, and there's probably realtors out there that know exactly the house I'm talking about. And they built a dance floor, and I mean, gorgeous.
Wow.
And it really went with the flow of the house. It was perfectly, it had its own entrance, and their friends could come, and they held ballroom dancing, line dancing, you name it. And it was stunning.
Amazing.
And what a feature. They didn't have to go to town to go dance or anything.
Okay, cool. So when you're not showing homes, Amy, I see, she's a mompreneur and you do a lot.
Yes.
Positive, helping, different things like that. What are your hobbies and interests?
When I'm not selling and showing houses, I'm with my family. I have 3 little kids and a husband, and we pretty much do everything together. We're into tractor pulling, wheeling, snowmobiling, you name it. I volunteer at the school a lot. We do a lot together, and they come to showings with me sometimes too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Who gets mostly involved?
Probably my son.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he really likes, if I have a client that is willing to let him come through the house, he loves to see them.
Cool. Well, she is a busy woman, and she was able to come and spend some time with us today. So I just want to say thank you so much, Amy.
Thank you so much
for being here. And anything new and upcoming that we should know about?
There's always listings coming on. There's never a bad time to list your house. Divorce happens, births and deaths happen, there's movement for work, we sell houses all year round, and I have had phone calls on Christmas Day.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. And she also has a Facebook page, right? Which I'll post right here. You can follow her and see what she's up to. She's always has a sold sign in her hand. And I see her when I'm driving down to Heartland. Do you see her too? Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Everything Carleton County, and we will see you next time. Bye. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Follow, like, and subscribe, and definitely follow Amy.